Who's this? Ugh, really? This again?
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Good, you?
Excellent. Sorry.
That's alright, how's your morning been?
I mean, short so far. I woke up at like 9:30 and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get on an interview.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for doing this.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So how did this come about for you anyway? Because I know you've been in things like Nashville, and The Walking Dead is a big show.
Yeah. I've been auditioning for it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Close to, I'd say, I've been working in Atlanta for about 7 years, 7.5.
Wow.
And I must have auditioned for the show 20 or so times.
Wow.
Just different small parts throughout. And I've been meaning to go back through my emails and find that stuff and see, what those characters were. Because as I was auditioning, I hadn't been watching the show because it was just a little too intense for this particular time in my life. So I wasn't really looking to see a lot of violence and gore.
Okay.
So I didn't know exactly. I can't remember exactly what the roles I auditioned for were. But Lisa May, who cast the local stuff for Walking Dead in Nashville, I guess she kind of had me on a short list for a little while, which is why I was getting a number of auditions, but nothing was sticking. And then eventually she had me in for something that, I guess, the role of Jared, they always send you dummy sides.
Okay.
So you're reading stuff that's not the actual scene. And so I think the character's name was, I don't know, Gary or something.
I know they do fake names as well.
Yeah, it's just fake names, and the scene was very similar to our first pig exchange scene in 7. I guess it became 702. It was all from tape. It was crazy. I just sent in a tape. I think they gave me a redirect. And both Jason Warner-Smith and we both read for Gavin and Jared.
Right.
And so it could have very well been the other way around, which is interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Jason plays a real gnarly villain though too. He,
Yeah.
despite Gavin being this kind of like put upon father, he can play a mean dude too.
Yeah, I think I've seen him in something. He was a serial killer, I think.
Oh yeah, and did you see him in Rectify?
Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a real piece of shit in that one.
Were you given a backstory for Jared though? Because I think I have him pinned in my head as someone who was always this way.
I mean, it's funny because I don't know. I've talked about it with like cast friends and then it kind of spilled over into some interviews. But I think for me, the way I approached him is that he's someone who has gone through. I don't think he was very much like this to begin with. But he has gone through enough trauma, and that that sort of like life or death trauma has this way of giving you it devalues life for you, and so I think he just became resolved to kind of just do whatever he wanted whenever he wanted, and he didn't really have a lot of concern for he didn't value human life.
Oh, that's really interesting actually, that you think he was good before this.
Yeah, I wouldn't say good, but just kind of, whatever, dude existing. But then we talked about, that I likely came from like a privileged background, it's something that kind of weighs into this current political climate here.
Oh yeah.
And where you guys are, I was privileged and kind of maybe wasn't given a lot of attention.
Oh no.
Yeah. And just a shithead.
That's so toxic.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a trust fund kid who has everything kind of like, like I was talking to my nephew. They've really gotten into Pee Wee Herman. Have you seen Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure?
No.
It's great. It's crazy. But there's this really shitty character in there that's like Pee Wee's, the villain pretty much. It's like this shitty guy who wants his bike, and I don't know. I think he's just a privileged jerk, and I was like, oh, that's actually a lot like Jared.
Oh, nice. I see him as like a Negan fanboy, like following Negan around, wanting to be his best friend.
Yeah, I think I very much want to. Yeah, definitely. I think I very much want to please him, but not liking. I don't know if I'm all caught up in the zealotry of it, like the I am Negan stuff. But I see, I think Jared sees the benefits of being close to Negan.
Yeah, definitely get in the inner circle.
Yeah.
How was your first day on set? Because it's got to be intimidating with all those big actors and such a big fan base.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, it was nice because our first day on set was different than I think a lot of folks' because it was the Kingdoms, some of the Kingdoms folks. It was it wasn't their first day, but it was very early in their work.
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't, they didn't know everybody, and they were still introducing themselves to people, and they were, everybody was super welcoming. And at that time, Carl was still alive, and Logan was still alive, and Kari and Carrie and Carlos, Daniel, and then Jason, and then all of our Savior buddies, that some of which have gotten some Twitter following, like Wayne and these guys, Mike. Just the coolest group of folks, and then to work with Jason Warner Smith, who over my past 7 years I've come across a number of times. I never worked with, but got to know his work pretty well here in Atlanta, and we lucked out and ended up on the same show on Rectify, and then so I had wanted to work with him. I had seen him in a play a long time ago, so it was way more comfortable, and the set is you think about a show like Walking Dead, and the sheer amount of action that they're trying to cover over a short period of time.
Yeah.
In 8 days, they're basically shooting an action movie, especially these latest episodes. So they're doing a lot. They're doing really quick work and doing it well. And to do that type of work and do it well, you obviously have a substantially talented crew, and everybody everybody on that set is working at their best. So it's kind of an amazing thing, because there's never this downtime where you're like, what the hell's going on? Someone up top doesn't know what they're doing. It's like, oh, everybody knows what they're doing, and I can perform.
Right.
I can do everything I need to do, and I better be doing everything I need to do, because it's such a fantastic show.
Yeah, it works well to have good people around you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's such a nice thing.
How was Carrie Payton to work with? Because he seems like a big personality.
He is. He's awesome. Well, it's funny too, because just talking to him, I don't know if I came upon it myself, or I looked up before that he did voice work, but I don't think I knew exactly what he had voiced.
Yeah. And
just kind of in conversation, it came out that he voiced Teen Titans Go, which is one of my nephew's favorite shows. Yeah, they watch. My nephews and nieces watch it. They were just talking about it last night, actually. And, yeah, it was. I mean, he's such a sweetheart. He's from Georgia, so there was plenty of that to talk about. And he is a big personality, just always laughing. And Cooper, I forgot. How could I forget?
Yeah, Jerry.
Yeah, he was there the first day too, and all those guys are so sweet, and everybody's so welcoming. It was such a, and obviously Lenny James was kind of at that time was the only cast member that was showing up to those scenes. So it was all kind of like, you didn't feel that pressure to perform in front of people, because Lenny is such a sweetheart, amazing because we go off to sit down between scenes, and sometimes those folks who have been on a show for a little while, they distance themselves because they get to meet people, and then the people leave and they're still around, and it becomes a job to kind of introduce yourself to people, I think. But he was sitting with us the whole time, and just chatting just like anybody else.
That's really nice because he could just be like and leave. He could do his work and then leave, but it's nice that he's not that way.
Right. And it was awesome too to see Kari. The way that he was just coming into this character. So they were still working out. They knew how his hair was looking, but they were still working out how to lay it on, and how to keep him comfortable during these hot summer shoots. And they had a lot of stuff. It was cool to see kind of the beginnings of that character.
Yeah, because he's such a big character, and that wig has got to be hot. And with your long hair, that's got to be hot in the Georgia summer.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fortunate because you have a lot of people babying you when you're on set.
Yeah, all the makeup folks and that.
I'm sorry.
All the makeup folks and hair.
Yeah. Exactly. So everybody's running over to. Are you okay? You too hot? Are you? Do you need the water or whatever? And so it's a very fortunate thing to have a clan of people just waiting for you, waiting at your beck and call.
Yeah. In the earlier episodes, Jared killed Ben, which was so sad. I definitely thought Richard was going to get it first, but perhaps not. How did you feel about that? Because obviously you're killing him, and the actor has to leave the show, and
well, it's strange in a number of ways because you get to know Logan. He's a sweetheart, and you don't want to end anybody's career on the show, but it's what the writers want.
Yeah, it happens.
It's what's best for the show, and so it was tough. It's tough to look somebody in the face and say, "I'm sorry, man. I had nothing to do with this." But and also for me, it works in two ways too, because it's like, oh shit, they think my character's important enough to kill somebody. Like when you kill somebody, it's like, oh, I'm not just like some dude that just is here for fodder and gets blasted and see you later, or like my friend Adam on the last episode got blown up by an RPG or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. But so it was cool in a couple of ways too, and how it happened too. I thought that was rather than just shooting Richard like he wanted, and rather than being a martyr like he wanted, I was able to kind of hurt him in a number of ways.
Yeah, it's good writing.
Yeah, it was a slick. It's a slick scene. That's one. That scene and that episode too it was my favorite of the season. But
talking about like recent episodes, do you know why Jared got sent to the outpost? Because damage control. Gavin just got fed up of him, I think.
Yeah, I think it's likely a place where I could do less, where I'm coming in contact with. I'm not receiving the tributes, and I'm coming in contact with less folks that I can cause trouble with. I think it was completely damage control, and probably to some extent too. It's just where it's probably obviously it being the first outpost that was hit, or one of the first. It's probably a place that they didn't
think he'd ever be.
They weren't too thrilled about anyway. They're like, oh, well, this place can it'll likely fall at some point, and maybe Jared will die. We won't have to deal with this now.
Do you think he's just a shithead for the sake of it, or is there any method behind it?
Like I was saying, I think he is someone who has been through a considerable amount of trauma and just devalued life over that time, and I think whether I'm cognizant of it or not, the people who are, I've maybe seen people who are kind in that becoming a weakness,
Yeah.
cares about it. I think he's just a shithead. Yeah.
And there's no rules now, so you can just do what you like.
I mean, especially in this cell that we're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too worried about it, I guess.
And I know you can't spoil anything, but do you reckon Jared would ever fit into the hilltop? Ever? Because I really don't think so.
I don't know. There's been some pretty big character swings on the show, so I don't know. It's tough. I would love to. I would love for them. I would love for that to become a thing. I don't know if it's in the cards for my particular character. But yeah, it's tough. I've done so much wrong that at a certain point it's going to have to be reconciled, I think. And that's what everybody, constantly says online is,
when is Jared going to die?
Yeah, I can't wait for him to die, and when he dies, it's gonna be so good. It's a strange thing to read about your character, but it's nice that people have an opinion about it.
People care, don't they? So.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. And I know he got smacked about in the last episode. How was it getting smacked in the face by Lauren?
It was cool. It was another beat where I was like. Getting to interact with one of the series cast, and piss them off, and kind of dig my roots of villainy deeper, and dig my grave deeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was awesome. She's a sweetheart, and I mean I'm sure that comes across in everything all our interviews and everything. She's just a wonderful person to work with, and that day in particular was awesome. A lot of times you show up and they already have stunt dudes kind of rigged up for you, and that was something I was completely okay doing, like taking a hit and falling into a fence. It wasn't like that big of a deal, and I got to take 2 hits and just lay in the mud. At one point, you just, because it was a pretty gross day that day, and you want to do right by it. So I was like, kind of just letting my body go limp, and I'm just like sitting there like in the mud, watching like beetles crawl by and stuff, just thinking like, oh God, don't crawl on my face. Don't ruin this scene, because they had a little bit of stuff afterwards after I had get knocked out and whatever. It's nice.
How many takes did that take? Because you have to do it over and over again, I assume.
Yeah. It was a number. It wasn't like a one and done thing, but it was. I think we got it pretty quickly, and watching it back too, because action is a hard thing to cover in a space where there's so many ways, there's so many issues that particular geography could create, because you're shooting uphill towards the rest of the hilltop, and then you're shooting this way towards a pin, and the action of Gregory slamming into the post, and and then my reaching for Carrie's gun, and then trying to leave, and then getting smacked. There's a lot. That's a hard thing to make. It sounds pretty easy on paper, but it's a hard thing to make sense for a director, I think. And I think having looked at other stuff that I've done that didn't come out the way it was written, I think that particular challenge was really well handled. So it's nice to watch and see, your work and everyone else's work kind of come together in a pretty awesome, well edited, well done sequence.
Yeah, a lot of work goes in, and it comes out really, really nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you're in that pen with Gregory.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that guy. Hate that guy.
Yeah, a lot of people hate him.
He does it well, though.
He's not the most loyal.
No, absolutely not.
But Xander's a sweetheart. But yeah, no, Gregory's, it's funny to be in there with him, and he's got his suit on too, and he's spending those days where he's just like looking posh, and he's got all these dirt bags around him.
Do you reckon that your character and his character will get on, or it's a new torture opportunity for Jared?
I don't know if Jared cares much for this guy currently, but he certainly is. I do know that he and you know, he and Maggie have some sort of relationship, so they have some sort of value over him. So he could be a tool, but I don't really know.
No, you can't spoil anything.
Can't spoil anything.
No. So since Walking Dead, like, what's your life looking like right now? Because it's a big fan base with people can be a bit, because your character's a villain, as far as we know so far. They can be a bit mean on social media. Have you got any of that, or?
No.
No? Oh, that's good.
As far as like real true attacks, no one. I haven't gotten any of that. Most people are pretty good at compartmentalizing my character from who I am, and so it's been really nice. The fan outpouring is, you know, like you said, it's a huge show and watched worldwide, and I think after this last episode, you know, I don't. The first couple episodes, I think people were like, well, this guy will probably die. He's a piece of shit. And then this last one, I think people were like, oh, this guy may be around, and you know, it's. I mentioned in something else recently that like after season 7, my episodes were so spread out. It was like 702, and then 710, 713, and you know, people. There would be sometimes they would post pictures and stuff of our particular group, and people would be like, I hate that guy, but like never be like, I hate Jared, you know. Like now it's gotten to the point where people are calling me out by name, which is nice. It's like I don't know, it seems to me it's a little bit of a rite of passage. It's like, oh yeah, now they know me, you know me, you hate me.
You're part of the family now. You have to stay forever.
Yeah, but everybody's super sweet, and everybody always, you know, people say, you know, and he might be a nice guy, or, you know, they compliment my craft or whatever because I play a villain, which is nice.
Yeah. We're nearly at the mid-season finale. 1 week until the mid-season finale, which is insane. How nervous should we be? Do you know? How nervous we should be?
It's a big one. I mean, they always have they always have big episodes for these and the finales, but yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys think.
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna be there's a lot of stuff happening.
Oh gosh, now I'm scared.
No, I mean, you expect these things, right?
Yeah.
That things are gonna happen, and obviously this all-out war is coming to a coming to a whatever to a peak,
and I know you like to cook, which is awesome. All the things you cook look really nice. Have you got a favourite recipe? Anything you like to cook the most?
Well, the one I'm gonna make it again. I just went out last night and got more stuff for it, but the one I just made, the broccoli potato soup. I mean, it's kind of. I was winging it a little bit because I made broccoli potato soup before, but this particular one was so good. And that night, I was gonna take some to my folks, but that night I ate half of it, and the next morning I woke up and ate the rest. An entire pot of soup, which is nice because it's like December.
Cold.
Yeah, cold, and there's not a lot of work going on, so like I can afford to like gain 10 pounds and hopefully have time to lose it, you know, to get back to whatever look I need to be in.
I've always wondered, as an actor, like, does it worry you when you have gaps in between projects?
I mean, it did for sure before now, but you know, the winter months, you have to learn things kind of cool down around Thanksgiving and don't pick up really until the mid-January or later.
Right.
So you know, it's all about planning and what you do with your time in the meantime, because there's a lot of stuff I can, you know, there's plenty of stuff I can do as an actor to kind of push my career, like, for instance, interviewing, you know, trying to get as much stuff off my plate in the meantime. So it's nice because you do have a little bit of time to relax, and then it's kind of gear up for what's
back to work mode
next year. Yeah, but I mean, it does get scary, but I think it's scarier for people who aren't good with their money.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that could be bad. You spend a lot and then get no work and have none.
Right. Exactly. Now, did I freeze up here?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. I'll
There you go. Technology is awful.
I think, yeah, it can definitely be a scary thing for folks who, everybody who experiences some sort of downtime. At first, it's like, oh, okay, I have a 3-day window where I'm not auditioning and not worried about stuff, and then it turns into, oh, it's been a week and I haven't gotten an audition. What's going on? And then the panic sets in, and anytime longer than a week, people are like, oh, I need to fire my agents, and I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think people have a knee-jerk reaction.
Just any cons coming up.
Yeah, I'm doing Horror Hound in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one that's been announced.
Okay.
But I hope to do a lot more. I had a fantastic time in Guildford and Gloucester last year. Jason and I came over and did those, and it was incredible because you just get to see a part of a country that when we go to the UK, you stop in London.
Yeah.
Like to go to these smaller towns, but that are actually pretty big towns. It was such a cool time, and everybody there was so sweet. And so I'm really hoping to come back y'all's side of the pond at some point this year too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Thanks so much.
My roof, everybody. Look at this. Weird.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so that was the surprise that I've been keeping from you guys. There's been a lot of back and forth emails for months, and it's finally happened. So thank you, Josh, for letting me interview you. I had a great time, and it was so fun, and I hope you guys had fun and learnt a lot about what happened on set and everything about Jared. So thank you for watching, and all of my friends that have been supporting me throughout this whole crazy journey, all the problems with tech and all the back and forth. So thank you to you guys, because I probably would have gone a little bit stir crazy without you. So cheers. If you want to know how I did that and how I made it happen, I'll be down in the comments answering you guys' questions, and I probably want to do this again at some point. Basically, if you don't ask, you don't get. So that's my advice to you guys. If you want something and you can ask for it, because if you don't, you might be waiting for an opportunity that isn't going to fall straight in your lap. You have to go out and get it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be over on my social medias, my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram will be down below. I'm always active on Instagram stories, so head over there for behind the scenes stuff. I'll see you on Monday for my Walking Dead reaction. It's the mid-season finale. Don't know how we got here so fast. It's going to be insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again, Josh, and I will see you next week. Bye everyone.